Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Pure ball, one strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. Brings it in. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's two away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That one the other way. Tosses across to first, and that will end the inning.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Back here in Houston, getting the nod in this one, Satchel Paige. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
No, that's out.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
On the ground, Bazzana sends it to first, and that is top of the second.
Leading
now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Right fielder, Tony
DeGrom back to work. And there's a strike. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Travis Bazzana. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And misses inside.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
Garcia hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Josh Young. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
And with Tony, there isn't any kind of pitch that gives him problems. Whether it's movement, velocity, just doesn't really matter. For him, every pitch was a good pitch to hit.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
The count 2-1. That clips the corner. And now it's filled up. 2 out, space is empty. Popped up. Sexton. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Oh, 2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Here's Bryant now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Here is Gleyber Torres. On the ground to third, and foul ball. To third, Young. Zips it across. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Crow Armstrong in the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
That was straight queso right there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Garcia settles under it. 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. First pitch, not close. Top of the 3rd, no score. Missed inside with the curve. That one misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 down, base is empty. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bautista on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Bryce Harper. First time up was a pop out. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Long gone. That one felt good, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0. Yelich at the plate and takes high there. In the air to left center, Ramirez makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Going, gone. All muscle to center field. It's 3-1. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Outside.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Love to see it.
1-1.
Power versus power right there.
Liner snagged at first. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to third. Young. Slings to first. That's the inning. And we're back onto the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Travis Bazzana.
That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
One out and a runner at second. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost.
Bottom 4, and here is Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. And now Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs. Jose Bautista will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. DeGrom back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these guys do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one almost got him.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Lindor up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Fought off foul.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples,
2-1.
and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Pitch misses there. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Lindor retire. 2 down, base is empty. And
Base number 3.
the left-hander on now, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy,
Aroldis.
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Dyken Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Brian down.
Brian.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. Here's Gleyber Torres. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Makes the grab, one down. And now Richie Sexson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
In the air out to center. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Ball.
Garcia on second. Langoliers on at first with 2 down. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs. Strikes him out with 101. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1. Ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
Really had
1
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's when it was, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And that
No,
one
that's
is
it.
inside ball one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player
One ball,
going
one
out there
strike.
every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
1 and 2. The count.
One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. That K is his third of the game.
Now
Next to
batting,
hit,
the first
Josh
baseman,
Young.
Josh
0 for 2 in
Young.
this one. Strike
Hey.
on the inside corner. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 2 down,
0-2.
base is empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the
No,
top
that
half
missed.
of the
That's the ball.
6th. Blows the high heat past him. That's the back here in
Leadoff
Houston.
for
Well, we
Los
go bottom
Angeles.
6.
That's
Now it's the
shortstop,
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Swing
One.
and a miss, and 102 on the
0-1.
radar gun. And that one
1-1.
upstairs, ball 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. So digging in,
Now
Manny
batting, left
Ramirez.
fielder, Manny
Ramirez, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a big swing and a miss.
0 and 1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jose Bautista digs in now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Man, he
0-1.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruise. Top of inning number
Leading
7.
off for the
And now the
Hornets,
center fielder,
the center
Pete
fielder,
Crow
Pete
Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt.